Hello everyone, this is Sanju. Welcome to VitaminIAS Academy. In this video, we are going to learn about Indus Valley Civilization, class number 3, Society of Indus Valley Civilization, Religion of Indus Valley Civilization, Trade, Technology, Export and Imports, of Indus Valley Civilization we are going to learn. Before that, we are providing, please share this information to your relatives and friends. We are providing history classes that too for free. And before going to start our class, please subscribe to VitaminIAS Academy and please share this video to your friends and please like this video and please press bell icon for getting more updates from VitaminIAS Academy. Harappan society was a urban society. We already know Indus Valley civilization is a first South Asia urban civilization. That's why we found citadel and lower part of city. We already have two parts of it: citadel and lower part of city. Citadel basically at higher places. It having at least three distinctive social groups, that is ruled one, nothing but government, rich merchants, and poor laborer. Here is saying that at least three distinctive social groups, that is, one is government who is ruling, another one is rich merchants who doing trade, and poor laborers. IVC in nature, it's a matriarchal society. Matriarchal society means mother is key role of family. Mother is key role in family. That type of society is called matriarchal society. Matriarchal society, how we are saying that matriarchal society means number of terracotta sculptures we can find, most of it women one. In that way, Sir John Marshall thinks that IVC is a matriarchal society. Sir John Marshall. And financial inequality is there in Indus Valley civilization, because we already say that the one category ruling one, another category richer one, another category and poor persons. So financially inequality conditions are there in Indus Valley civilization. Who is having a rich and who is having a rule, they used to live in citadel, and who is poor, they used to live in lower part of it, and citadel maximum made with some stone and burn bricks, and lower part of citadel is made with the mud bricks. So that is the difference you can see. And generally poor people lives in two room house, and richer people here lives in very lavish house. Along with that, it's having own well and all the things. People of Indus Valley civilization followed diverse professions like priest, warriors, peasant, traders, and artisans. Here, it not only limited to the one profession. They have so many professions in Indus Valley civilization: priest, warriors, peasants, traders, and artisans, and all the things is there. And if you see that Lothal and Mohenjo-daro, we can see so many seals of international trade. International seals are there. In that way, we can see that trade is happening very high. So traders and peasant, we can see here so many toys are there. And artisans also, we can say warriors and priest also. Priest generally belongs to the ruled category here. Or else who having the capability to rule there also, because they doesn't have any system like that, hierarchy system, something like that they don't have. So society of Indus Valley civilization, basically urban civilization. So urban society, and it is matriarchal society as per John Marshall. Religion of Indus Valley civilization is considered as secular society. Considered as secular society means no religion, no specific religion here. Why we are telling about secular society means here in Indus Valley civilization construction is not at all qualifying, not even one constructor, one construction is qualifying as a temple. That's why any single evidence of temple was not found in IVC, not found in Indus Valley civilization, any construction. And Indus Valley civilization religion is normally termed as a animism. Animism means worshipping of trees and stones and nature. Worshipping of nature, we can say here animism. Even though religion is secular society, IVC people IVC people went with the ideal worship. Ideal worship. What is that? Means they are worshipping idols. One of it, Pasupati Mahadev. One of it, Pasupati Mahadev. Pasupati Mahadev is the only male deity. Sorry, only male deity in IVC. Only male deity in IVC. In Harappan civilization, the male deity was represented on the seal. You can see here. This is Mahadev, Pasupati Mahadev seal you can see. The male deity having two horns on head you can see here, two horns on head. He sit like a yogi on a stool in a cross-legged position. In a cross-legged position, sit like a yogi. Animals like elephant, tiger, rhinoceros and buffalo surrounded him while two deers are under his stool. Two deers are under his stool. Here, the right side of him elephant and tiger, elephant and tiger, you can see elephant and tiger, right side, and left side of him buffalo and rhinoceros, and under the stool two deers, you can see here under the stool two deers means right side elephant and tiger, left side buffalo and rhinoceros. Under the stool we can see here two deers are there and he having two horns you can see. And here script is also we can see here. This script is called as a pictographic script. Pictographic, we will later we will discuss about it. Here right side elephant and tiger, left side is buffalo and rhinoceros under him under the stool, and he sit like a yogi position. He sit like a yogi position. And we have to see this seal found in Mohenjo-daro. This seal found in Mohenjo-daro, we can see here Mohenjo-daro. And later on the idol worship in idol worship Paulus worship also comes, means here two things. Jananang, it is in Hindi we can say Jananang, in Telugu we can say Jananangamulu. Paulus means here that reproduction parts or sexual parts like yoni ling and yoni. Here we can see ling found found at Mohenjo-daro, found at Mohenjo-daro, and Yoni found at Harappa. Yoni found at Harappa. You can see this is the Palu worship. The male deity of Palu's worship existed in Harappan times, which later connected with the Shiva, is Ling. Now it is called Lingamu. Lingam means here you can see this is the shape of it. And evidence of Polish worship, numerous symbols of the Polish worship, female sex organs made of stone. That's why it is called as a animism. I told you already what is meant by animism. Animism means worshipping of trees and stones. We can make a form of stone, something like form, and we are worshipping it. That's why it is kind of idol worship. According to the Rigveda, non-Aryan people were also worshipping Palus. And Paulus worship had been started by Harappan, which later became a representative form of worship of Hindu society. Hindu society also. Means here religion is secular society. Pasupati Mahadev also we discuss. We found in Mohenjo-daro. Police worship also we discuss. Idol worship took place, and Pasupati Mahadev seal found at Mohenjo-daro. And what is the characteristics of this seal we have to find, because it is very important for the UPSC and other examinations. And idol worships are there, and society is secular society, and the religion maybe it can consider as a animism. Town planning was a unique feature of Indus Valley civilization. It is unique feature of Indus Valley civilization, because Indus Valley civilization having contemporary civilization like in Mesopotamian, Egypt, China, those civilization doesn't have that much of town planning like IVC have. Town planning is a very unique feature for IVC, Indus Valley civilization. Harappa and Mohenjo-daro has citadel. Harappa and Mohenjo-daro are citadel. Citadel is nothing but, we can say, Rajavidhi. We can say, like, it's kind of a higher place who ruling the ruling classes, and maybe rich persons are used to live in citadel. And especially citadel is located at eastern side of city. East side of city. Mean this is, you can say, east side of city. Citadel is to locate east side of, because we have to see Indus Valley civilization. If you are just considered, this is Indus rivers are going, and this is the location what we have. And most of that, if you are going to the eastern side only, it will be reduced, the flood will be reduced. Flood are reduced here, because if you go to the eastern side only, we are going away from the river, means flood will not comes that. That's why citadel is basically located at eastern side of citadel, eastern side of city, sorry, eastern side of city. And a strong citadel is a strong castle in a or near city, where people can shelter from danger, especially during war and floods. There is a possibility that can be occupied by the ruling class. Along with that citadel, we have a lower town. Here lower town consists of bricks. It's mud bricks. Mostly mud bricks. And one more thing, the brick production under the government. Under government means ruling persons. The pattern of these houses were laid was grid system. Means here town planning of IVC basically depends upon the grid system. Grid system. And this town planning having the unique feature underground drainage system. Underground drainage system. So only this is a unique feature that other civilization doesn't have, that is underground drainage system. The only civilization have like Harappan, that is Crete civilization. Crete civilization having underground drainage system. Apart from that, no other civilization having underground drainage system. And manholes also there. Here manholes. And the grid system is the system, the roads and street cut each other at a right angles, 90 degrees. Right angles means 90 degrees. Here town planning. Town planning is a unique feature of Indus Valley civilization. And Harappa, Mohenjo-daro having citadel. Citadel is the strong castle near to the city, and it can be people can shelter from the danger, especially during a war. There is a possibility that it can be occupied by the ruling class. And below the city we have a lower town. It is made with the mud bricks, and the pattern of this town planning is a grid system. Means streets and roads are cutting each other at a right angles 90 degrees. And we have that, this town planning having an underground drainage system, and that too manholes also with having. Citadel is basically in general it's placed in the east of the city. Trade of IVC basically domestic and international, both takes place. Domestic and international both are there. Why? Because the only evidence of trade is happening, that is seals. In other civilization also we found IVC seals. Means the persons or the trade persons are going there and they are making some trade. That is the evidence for the trade. That's why it is also known as international trade. It is the evidence for the international trade. Because of seals we found it. Because of seals we got to know it that Indus Valley civilization did international trade with other civilization. You can see here Dholavira, Ambri, Lothal, Rangapur, Somanath. These are the Indus Valley civilization. Along with that, if you go to the Central Asia, Persia and Mesopotamia here, Mesopotamia and Egyptian civilization. We have trade with the Egyptian civilization, Mesopotamian civilization, along with the Central Asian civilization and China civilization also. And the Harappan civilization was 20 times greater than the Egypt civilization. 20 times greater than the Egypt civilization and 12 times larger than the Egypt plus Mesopotamia. Egypt plus Mesopotamia both together, then also we are the Indus Valley civilization having 12 times larger than combining area of Egypt and Mesopotamia. Means when you're checking only Egypt, then 20 times greater. When you're taking Egypt plus Mesopotamia, it's 12 times larger than the Egypt and Mesopotamia, 20 times larger than the Egypt. So it is very very important in the, as well as UPSC mains and UPSC prelims other competitive exams also. There are Harappan civilization was 20 times greater than the Egypt and 12 times larger than the combining area of Egypt and Mesopotamia. Trade. And we know IVC people known as Meluha. There is a story behind it. In 2300 BC, there is one dynasty is there, Akkad dynasty. Akkad. There is dynasty, Akkad dynasty there. In that Akkad dynasty, one king is there. The king name is Sargav. Sargav king. He laid one inscription. That inscription is in cuneiform script. Cuneiform script. In that inscription, that inscription tells us there is trade is happening between Persia and Indus Valley civilization. There is a trade is happening with the Persia and Indus Valley civilization through the Makran port. Makran port. To the Makran port. So Makran port basically now Bahrain. So there is a name is called Meluha. In Indus Valley civilization, people are called as a Meluha. And because Meluha, why we are just telling about Meluha means here 2300 BC, there is one dynasty is there, Akkad dynasty. And Akkad dynasty having one king, that is Sargav king. He laid one inscription. In that inscription is in cuneiform script. In that inscription, we got to know it that Indus Valley civilization have the trade with the Persian through the Makran port. Okay, that's why it is known for the international trade. It is known for international trade. Granaries at Harappa, Mohenjo-daro, Lothal, numerous seals, uniform scripts, regulated weights and measuring suggestion importance of trade Harappan civilization. Inland trade. There is an inland trade. They traded in stone, metal, shell, etc. They didn't possess raw material for the production of commodities. And money system. Here there is no money system happening. Only barter system is there. Barter system. Today we have notes and coins, but Harappan were not having any metal money. Most probably they were having barter system, which means the procedure of metals in exchange of food grains. If you are giving some food grains, then they will give that some metals. Like this barter system is happening. And navigation, they practice navigation on the coast of Arabian Sea, because you can see this is the coast of Arabian Sea. This is the navigation place for them. They used a kind of modern ekka, but not spoked wheel. They know wheel. IVC people know wheel, but not spoked wheel. Trade with Mesopotamia, because Harappan seals have been found in Mesopotamia. We have seals. We found seals in that particular place. That number of seals we found outside of the Indus Valley civilization. That place name is Tel Asmar. Tel Asmar is the place we found number of seals here. Tel Asmar basically belongs to the Mesopotamia civilization. Again, I'm telling you, Meluha means IVC people. Meluha inscription, we have to know that Sargav inscription, cuneiform script, Akkad dynasty in 2300. From there, we got to know it that our Indus Valley civilization is an international trade. International. They are just pursuing the trade in an international way and domestic way also. Internationally, we have some evidence also. That evidence is seals. We found seals out of the Indus Valley civilization, nothing but Mesopotamia and Egypt civilization also we found. That's why it is international trade, we can say. And money system in most of the IVC followed barter system only. And seals here, seals like a here used as a omelets also, like they believe in energies, they believe in nature, so protecting that negative energy. Basically, seals also sometimes used as an amulet, because we already know on the seals Pasupati Mahadev pictography also there. In that way we can connect it. And we have here number of export and imports also there. Number of export and imports. Basically, Indus Valley civilization famous exports are cotton, cotton and granaries, and ornaments, bir- birds and toys also. And basically it is imports are very very important here. The imports are, as part of trade, we must know what are the exports and imports of Indus Valley civilization. Indus Valley civilization, what are the exports and imports? Basically, exports are: one, cotton; second one, cotton textiles; third, food grains; fourth, jewelry, bed and costly rocks or precious rocks. These are the exports of IVC. And here, imports of IVC. Imports, we import a lot of minerals, lot of metals from other countries, other civilization. These are: first one, gold. Gold from Afghanistan and South India. South India, Kolar mines, Karnataka. And next one, copper. Copper from Rajasthan, K3 mines. Then lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli from Afghanistan. The place is called Badashan. Badashan. Lapis lazuli. Then silver. Silver from Iran and Afghanistan. Then diamonds. Diamond from Egypt. Diamonds from Egypt. Statite. Statite from Iran. Statite from Iran. And along with it, we imported turquoise. Turquoise from Iran. And amethyst. Amethyst from Maharashtra. Agate from Gujarat. These are the major imports of IVC, and here the 5 or 4 here, 4 are major exports of IVC here. And here imports, we are taking gold from Afghanistan and South India, and copper Rajasthan, that too K3 mines. is famous for copper mines. Lapis lazuli, Afghanistan, that too the place name is called Badashan. And silver we are just importing silver from Iran and Afghanistan. And diamonds we are importing from Egypt. And steatite we are importing from Iran. And turquoise we are importing from Iran. These are the exports or imports of Indus Valley civilization. Technology of Indus Valley civilization. Technology of Indus Valley civilization. Harappan culture belongs to the Bronze Age. We already discussed. That's why it is called as a Bronze civilization also. Bronze civilization. They used the tools to made of stones, but they were also aware of manufacturing bronze, of use of bronze. That's why it is known for literatural civilization, because they knows how to use the metals. The use of bronze, they knows it. Bronze is made by mixing tin and copper. So tin and copper, we already discussed. Tin we are imported from where, and copper we are imported from where. Copper basically we are imported from Rajasthan, and tin also we are imported from South India or basically Afghanistan or Bastar. Copper was obtained from K3 mines in Rajasthan, and tin was bought from Afghanistan or South India. The bronze tools discovered Harappan site were having less percentage of tin. Less percentage of tin means more copper. And the bronze smith, they were an important artisan group of Harappan society. They produced images, utensils, axes, saws, knives, and spears. Images you already know. Bronze image, the dancing girl, the famous for that. If you're anyone calling you, what is the main idol you can recall, that is dancing girl. It was made with the bronze. It was made with the bronze. Technology is basically IVC. Bronze belongs to the bronze. They used it to made with the stones, but they were also having the aware of manufacturing, the idea of manufacturing of bronze and use of bronze. Bronze is made with mixing tin and copper. Tin plus copper, that is bronze. So tin already we discussed where we are importing, and copper also where we are importing. We imported also we discuss here. Thank you for watching. I hope you understand this class, and please do subscribe to VitaminIAS Academy, and please share this video to your friends and relatives, and please press bell icon to get instant updates from VitaminIAS Academy, and thank you so much. Jai Hind.